Joins us now live from Washington, answering that question, or at the very least, asking it. Good morning, Frank.
Good morning, John. That's right. Asking it is exactly right. And here we are with another week and another wild ride ahead. Markets up, markets down. We're going to have a presidential debate. We'll undoubtedly have more presidential statements. But the question is, if you're looking for answers, there are no easy ones, certainly not from the political candidates.
What if they told us what we were really in for? Markets panic, savings disappearing, GM selling for less than $5 a share, the lowest since 1950. Is this what they saw when they had all those meetings, looked into the abyss, then wouldn't tell us what they'd really heard?
I'm not going to repeat the language of last evening.
Because they wanted to preserve a shred of confidence. The president called for it.
We can solve this crisis, and we will. Okay, let's go.
But they've been saying that all along, and it keeps getting worse. Governments have been a step behind since the dams burst. What if they hadn't used words like bailout and rescue, words that suggest a problem that can be fixed, said that some of these lost savings and jobs won't ever come back? Those aren't popular things to say in Washington, and on the campaign trail, where you're supposed to be optimistic and always have a plan, the candidates have had to throw out their playbooks, because now it's about survival. And the agony has led to irony.
So the current crisis demands a global response.
My friends, we gotta stop spending.
The candidates who said they'd tell it to us straight won't say they don't know where this is going, or whether what's been done will really work, or what they'll do next if it doesn't. It'd be too uncertain, too negative, a bad soundbite.
At the lows today, we were down better than 700 points.
And the media, which often think in soundbites, aren't believed either, blamed alternatively for feeding the panic or missing another. So with less than a month to go till the election, there are no prescriptions for this. These markets have to play themselves out.
So, John, while the markets play themselves out, the rest of us are sort of left wondering where we're going. And as we see these markets pinging all over the place, is confidence back? Is it not back? Here we're going to hear a plan or something like that from John McCain today. As I say, we'll have another debate this week. There are some really tough questions that these candidates should be asked. Problem is, their crystal ball probably will not tell us where we're going because they just don't know. None of us do.
Well, you know, in terms of what McCain is going to say today, it seems that they're dialing way back off of what the initial indication was. According to the campaign, is going to give strong, clear, straight talk that we believe will begin a turnaround for the campaign and voters and encourage voters to take a new look at his broader economic policies, but nothing really that sounds like a specific plan. I think that Senator Graham there gave a little bit of misguidance on that yesterday. So if nobody's coming out with a brand new plan, nobody's talking about definitive ways to fix this, where's the voter left, Frank?
The voter is left, John, trying to have to make a judgment on judgment, I think, because they can't climb into the specifics of this. These candidates aren't the ones who are making the policy. You know, it reminds me a little bit of the way Rudy Giuliani handled New York after 9/11. There was a lot he didn't know, and he said it, and he conveyed emotion without being emotional. These candidates are in that very, very difficult place right now where we're all of us, asking these very tough questions. They actually don't have the answers, but they have to give some framework for what they think and where they take us, because guess what? Pretty soon, it's going to be on one of these guys' watch.
Yeah, a lot of tough questions out there. You know, will I be able to put food on my table? Will I have a job? Will I have a house? Will I be able to retire?
Will I have savings left?
Yeah, difficult
Will I be able to
questions.
send my kid to college? Yeah.
Frank, thanks so much for that. You really
Sure,
put it in
John.
perspective today.
Sure.
Well, the